We Are Not Your Kind. The new album by Slipknot. 5 years we wait and bled for this album to be spat out. Okay, it was said to be experimental and heavy. Yes, this is very experimental. So experimental, it pretty much takes you out of your mind as the expressism from the heart and soul just go on this weird LSD-like trip. Now, Insert Coin is a lot like 515 and the Barcode track. Those two awesome little intros from Self-Titled and Iowa. It sounds like old video game music. And it's kind of cool. It's like, okay, this is going. Then it breaks into Unsainted. Now you know about that track. It may not be the heaviest opener, but it's a good headbanging song. It's got the clean chorus. It's got nice groove, almost thrashy, structured verses, and of course has blast beats at the end. Very similar to what All That Life did. Unfortunately, that's not on the album, but it is on the Japanese version. Damn, are they lucky. So, after Unsainted, you get Birth of the Cruel. Okay, I admit, at first, I wasn't really keen on this song, but it grew on me. It's dark, it's grim. Just think gently mating with prosthetics. Sure, it's a little early on the album because those tracks were sort of halfway down, but, you know, it works. It's got a really interesting intro, and it's got a cool video. Then after Birth of the Cruel, you got Death Because of Death. A filler, but it sort of works as a micro song because there's guest vocals on it, and it's just his chant, death, because of you. So it's haunting, and it's got some really cool percussion on it, some samples and work from Sid, so it's fair to say it is a proper song. And then you got Nero Forte, which is a feature. Now usually these features mean that the song is a single or a standout track. Nero Forte and Spiders were not released as singles, but they could be turned into singles and have videos. Now, Nero Forte is one of the best songs on the album, and quite one of the best songs they not have done in a while. It is heavy. Sure, there's no blast sections, but it's it's sort of like I Am Hated. In a sense, it is Iowa level, and you can just picture this song being played live. It's got interesting riff, it builds up and it's like, oh yeah, and then it's like, boom, and it's like, whoa. Okay, yeah, it works, it sort of builds up, there's some really good drum work there, the riffs by Mick and Jim, and thick bass, you can hear it. You got Craig and Sid doing their stuff, and Corey rips out these fast-paced vocals. So it's definitely going back to Iowa. Now, Critical Darling is a similar structured song. It's heavy again, it's got a clean, theatrical chorus, like Nero, and it just builds slowly. Again, no blasts, but it's heavy enough to hold you to say, hey, we're back in Iowa. And it just works. It could bring you to tears because it's a beautiful, well-crafted song. And yeah, so Critical and Nero, they're like brother and sister. So they're pretty metal. Elias Funeral. It's sort of like Snuff. It's a ballad. So you get these two hard-hitting headbangers, and it's like, yeah, and then it's like, okay, I need to breathe, take some time out. That's Elias' funeral. Then you have Red Flag. And ladies and gentlemen, Red Flag is everything you love about Slipknot. It is the definitive, classic, self-titled feeling, Iowa set song. This will make you happy. You can listen to this on repeat. It is like if you loved the Negative One and All Out Life, Red Flag is the track for you. It takes you back to self-titled. It's, Iowa level heavy. I'd say it could be up there with Disaster Piece. It's not as fast as Get This or Eeyore, but it's on that level. That's why I'm close and personal, because that's what Red Flag is. So, then you got What's Next. Another filler. Really could have been another heavy in-your-face song, but it's just a filler. It's like elevator music, so another little Craig Sid thing. But personally, it need not to be on the album. Then you have the haunting, chilling Spiders. And it's just like Spiders themselves. It's got piano, really great piano piece by Craig. It's haunting. So, if you're an arachnophobic, I do not recommend this song. If you love spiders, and the feeling of them crawling, and you're going to love this track. And personally, Spiders is a good song. It is really good. It's creepy, it's haunting, and right after you have Orphan, and oh my fucking god. Orphan is another Iowa grade song. It's Heretic Anthem 2. Seriously. It is one major metal piece. So, and Corey shouting, "I am the orphan!" And damn. It is just so good. So, Orphan, Red Flag, Critical, Nero, Unsated, and of course Solway Firth. They are the standout, metal upon metal, the most Slipknot songs ever. These are Iowa self-titled great songs. A little bit of Volume 3 mixed in there too. My Pain. No. It could be My Plague too, but it's just a ballady ballad. Now, if you love that side of the nut, okay, you'll love My Pain. Sure, it's the experimental part, the more vulnerable part of the band. Some hurt in there, some reflection. So, okay in that sense, but yeah, it's love it or hate it. Not Long for This World. Now that, it's like Vermilion. Sort of like, like Vermilion, and definitely single worthy. I'm sure it could be played live. It just works. It is a good song. Definitely has that feel. It's the lighter part, but it is heavy where it needs to be. And it works. It works. And then Solway Firth, you know about that? The copyright owners didn't like me playing it and reviewing it, but I'm gonna say Solway Firth is a good song, and it's a great way to finish this album. So there's some filler tracks, and of the 18 songs that were cut, a couple of them could have been on, and All Out Life really should have been on this, because it pretty much is the title track. That chant, "We are not your kind." So, yeah, All That Life really should have been here. Because it works along with Red Flag, Orphan, and I'm just going to say great praise to those songs, because it's what you want, what you wish for. And damn, they pay off. So, sure, all the heavy stuff may not have enough blast, and there's barely a guitar solo on any of these songs. Okay, due to the abundance of guitar solos on All Hope Is Gone, each song had a solo. So, the lack of solos here, again, go back to Iowa and Self-Titled. There were a couple of solos on songs on Iowa, and if you got the re-release of Self-Titled, there's a guitar solo of Me Inside. So, we did go back to Iowa. You know, the 6 in-your-face tracks are Iowa grade. And, yeah, so this album is quite heavy. It's sort of like a heartbeat. But, yeah, some of the filler tracks, meh. And, yeah, one too many ballads. But, look, Volume 3 had that. You know, they had the lighter stuff. But, yeah, it's... I don't know. I'm not sure whether to put this as an 8 or 7 out of 10. And I'm not sure where to put it up with the albums. Of course, number 1 will always be Iowa. Though some people favor Self-Titled a bit more. Yeah, it's another new chapter.